Oh, yeah.
Close to you.
You know what? Why don't you,
I'll go.
actually move over by the window so you're in the light.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
That's good.
Focused on you. Alright. I'll be kind of over here. Whatever.
Over this way. Yes, I'm just sunning myself on the Rio.
Alright, how's that? So that kind of works a little better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're going to talk about today is, what was that topic again? Blame.
Blame?
Blame, yeah. Blame.
Who's to blame?
Who's to blame for my life not working?
You.
No, it's got to be somebody else.
I don't know.
The guy that diddled me when I was 9 months old, that's who's to blame, right? If I had that perfect.
Yeah.
So, you're telling me I'm to blame if my life's not working?
Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
Why can't I blame somebody else? Because, I mean, shit, it can't all be my fault, can it? I mean, look at it. You got 7 billion fucking imbeciles strutting about looking for applause. Homicidal, polymorphous, perverse, and too stupid to see it.
Everybody likes to have an audience.
But not when they're popping pimples. Ever notice?
No, I
we want to do that in private.
I
right?
noticed that.
We want to be anonymous about that. We want to be anonymous about the reality of our urges and our
You gotta
inclinations.
squeeze those.
Right?
About the same way you get the truth out of somebody.
Yeah. Only the truth is more difficult to squeeze than a resistant blackhead. Can we say that?
Yeah, we can do that. It looks better.
It does look better. No matter how much I don't want to see it, it still looks better than this bust out blackhead, right?
But I mean,
Most of the time.
Let's face it.
There are exceptions to every law. That's what makes the universe interesting, isn't that right?
I don't
But
know.
not many to these laws.
I'm not sure. Wait till I find a blackhead.
Yeah, never found one. Me either. I mean, theoretically speaking, I mean, this is what medically my interpretation of other people's problems. I don't have any myself, of course. No. I dispense advice. I'm a psychiatrist. I haven't got a clue what mental health is, but I can help you be comfortable in your disease.
When I was a kid,
Right.
I had a face like a fucking pizza. Okay.
Oh,
My mother took me to a dermatologist. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me because I was going to school, and this guy was.
You had cream all over your face? No,
cream,
don't. No.
Dude,
Bad. Wrap you up like a mummy.
I looked like a raccoon because he kept sunburning my face to burn these blackheads off, and then he started digging. Right?
Oh fuck!
And there I got one.
He's digging the pimples out of your face.
Yeah,
You're kidding me.
and your face feels like a piece of fucking meat that's been chewed.
Oh my god!
And I said to my mom, I don't want to go back there.
I'll take.
Never mind, you're going. You need it for your self-esteem.
Your little guy's got pimples too. Fuck, you're yogurt.
What self-esteem? I'm getting the fuck out of here. Anyway.
I'm 4'1", Mom. Everybody else is 19 feet tall.
That's yeah.
Oh god.
I know.
Oh shit.
You can't help but laugh. Though.
I know, but you learned to lie pretty good though, didn't you?
Oh
You did.
yeah.
You did. You're not that great. You're really not. But you learned to lie well enough to get along with morons. It's true.
Yeah.
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 You didn't bother really
I can
refining it.
I can out moron people.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I do grant you that, hands down. got people to the point where they kill you or let you live.
Bump into me.
Is he really this stupid? Is he putting me on?
Bump into me in the lineup at Seton House and find out. I'll put soup over top, yeah.
Not on your own, you won't. Not on your own, you little fuck. That's the problem. And that's we gotta whack that shit.
Oh, I know. Wow.
Understand? Like, what is that anyway? You know, like, little guy revenge. Like, I see little guy revenge in guys that are 6'4". What the fuck is this? What is it?
I don't know.
You know, like, I don't care.
It's our survival.
I gotta fuck up something for somebody.
It's our survival.
Like, I can't get juice any other way, so I gotta hurt something for someone else, right?
To survive, yeah.
To survive. So it's a survival thing. Like,
yeah.
If I'm not hurting somebody, I don't exist.
That's right. That's why I haven't fucking sold any grams. I'm not screaming at them buying my dope. You know? Like, I give you a case in point, what's his name, in the wheelchair? JC. Thinks he's got it all sold out, right? Figures he'll be gone soon. Something is going to happen. I don't know what, but
I don't care. You understand? JC is dying. Okay, JC is mean-spirited, and he's going to get to take that with him. I can't help JC.
What is it? What was it, John talking? He says he's, what was that word he said? It doesn't matter.
Anyway, you're not very considerate, basically.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm not considerate of others, doesn't matter whether I'm dealing dope or running a psychiatric institute or running the fucking world, I have a problem. And my problem is me. Right? Like, you understand? Like,
yeah.
So, now, there are exceptions to this. For instance, if I'm about the business of telling the truth, for instance, and it's harming the egos of some people, which they perceive to be themselves, right?
Right.
I know it's not themselves. I know it's their ego. They don't have that distinction yet.
No.
So I am harming people's egos, but I don't have a problem with that.
No.
Understand what I'm saying? The egos are not serving them. Their egos are serving themselves, basically. Like with the meal, the ego is living him. Or like blind to hearing. You know, he's got no eyes in his ears. Right?
That's true.
You know, like, and JC doesn't either. Like, it's all about me. Right? Well, I want rules, and if you don't like it, you're dispensable.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have this ego that deludes me into thinking I'm the most magnificent things in sliced bread. Right? I don't have no pimples, never did have, don't know nobody who ever did. Understand? This is the posture of that, isn't it? And it's a blaming posture, can we say this?
That's right.
Somebody else is responsible, not me.
That's true.
So I get to be any kind of pervert I want.
Yeah.
Because nobody's looking and nobody gives a shit and it doesn't matter anyway.
That's right.
So that's a very difficult prison to break out of. I'm an expert in prisonology now. And I don't like it that I got 7 billion individuals in jail. Blaming each other for, because I'm too short, I got pimples and you don't, I'm going to fuck you up somehow, right?
Yeah.
You're tall and I'm not, I'm going to fuck you up. You're beautiful. Fuck, we had a 15-year-old girl want to kill another girl. Did kill another girl. Had her boyfriend kill another girl because she's too cute. To be beautiful is insulting to the ugly. Can we say this? Not the ugly of features, but the ugly of heart.
Yeah.
You know, the perverse beyond the grasp of grace. Right? Like, that's a very dangerous fucking place to live, Gene. Do you understand that?
I do.
Because lots of times there's no return from there.
I know.
Most of the time there's no return from there.
I know. I'm trying to get back myself.
Yeah. It's not like an overnight, it's not a quick fix either, is it?
No.
No. But worshiping the true is the antidote to this. Can we say this? Like, half-assed worship of the true, does that work? Kind of just, you know, tell them what they want to hear and hope they don't look too hard. How does that work?
That works okay.
That's it. How does it work for you thus far? Anyway, once a congenital liar, always a congenital liar.
I just thought I'd throw that in.
But you know, like the thing is, like, so why would I choose to do that? Why would, once I see this, right, like, once I catch a glimmer of the depth of my own perversion,
Yeah.
why would I return to it?
You'd have to be nuts.
Well, but assuming that was the foregone conclusion, I didn't have a problem with that anymore, right? Like, can we say that one reason might
You'd
be...
have to give up.
Well, or that I feel safe there.
Yeah.
So giving up and feeling safe in my perversions would be two reasons why I would return to my perversions after I'd seen them. Right? Like a good glaring look at myself and all its roseate detail, right? The warts, the pimples, the fucking mental derangements that I insist on installing in myself and my children that are unspeakable. They are fucking monsters stumbling around. These are biblical fucking monsters all over the goddamn place.
I know.
You understand?
Seton, George Street is full of them.
It's not just George Street, it's the fucking White House, it's the goddamn Kremlin, it's every fucking place.
Oh, I know.
7 billion homicidal polymorphous, which means any kind of pervert you can imagine. Now, who would want to be king of that?
You are.
Well, let me put it this way. Who in their right mind?
No.
Right?
Who says you're in your right mind?
All right, so let me rephrase the question. Like, it's not very flattering. Can we say this? Like, you know,
That's true.
like, so if I were king of that, I want to have some altitude.
Yeah.
Pretty quick, right? Like, it's kind of disgraceful. It's like living with bed bugs, basically.
Yeah,
Right?
I know.
You know, inviting him to move in.
Look out, people. Here we come.
I don't know. I got beat on that initiative. Anyway, the thing is, can we say that not worshiping the true is expensive?
Yes, you can say that.
About as expensive as an apple that got consumed theoretically about 10,000 years ago, or thereabouts.
Yeah.
We don't want to be fucking...
Nobody should.
Don't want anybody with a fucking measuring
Just
tape.
don't get down.
The universe is 14.725 billion years old.
Yeah,
Who the fuck is he? Who's going to argue with him, right?
The fuck the universe, you ain't an apple.
Anyway, the point is that failing to worship the truth, forgetting about God for now and every other thing, okay? I am not a disciple of the true, okay? I am basically worshiping my perversions.
Yeah.
Now, the golden calf would be a step up from there. Can we say this?
That's true.
All right, so man has not evolved greatly over the last 10,000 years.
No.
Matter of fact, man 3,000 or 4,000 years ago was much more available to the reality of his being than he is today. Can you say that?
That's true.
So, you're a pervert and a crackhead and alcoholic and quasi-ex-cigarette smoker and you got all the credentials to be sitting here having this conversation with me.
I know.
This is true. Now, why would you even entertain the idea of worshiping the truth? You spent your entire life not doing it.
Because it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
No,
So not giving a shit wasn't worth it.
that's right.
It's basically killing you.
That's right.
And so why, now that you're dying, why would you be interested in giving a shit?
I've never had it this good. That's the truth.
So,
I get good days and bad days, just like anybody.
so there's something inside you that's moving.
Yeah.
Think it's dirt that's moving inside you, that's making things
I call it baggage.
baggage. Okay, so what's happening with the baggage?
What's happening?
Yeah, what about the baggage?
I'm trying to get rid of some of it.
So you're letting go of some of your baggage?
Yeah.
And so you're experiencing results immediately when you do that, like you're telling me?
Yes.
Or thereabouts, within
Yeah.
a day or two? Like
Yes.
go through a catharsis, let go of huge clunt of trunt. New scientific, new clinical terms.
New
Schlunt of crunt.
non-medical.
Highly medical, actually. Anyway, so letting go of this schlunt of crunt that you kind of picked up from some toilet seat somewhere, was it? Or
No, I picked it up on my own.
on purpose?
Yeah.
All right. And you
Yeah.
found it got heavy after a while.
Yeah. I learned to say at a very young age, who says?
Who's that? My law rules here. I'm the toughest little fucker in this universe. But I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I do give a shit.
I know. And
Or-
truth is, you
or
always,
I wouldn't be here.
but truth is, you always did. Even when you didn't give a shit, you gave a shit.
That's true.
That's that.
When the chips were down, and it came to the heart and all that stuff. That was a big part of transforming me, because I have to transform myself to work with this art.
To work with what?
This art,
The heart.
yeah.
What do you mean by your heart? Like your physical heart? Your
Yeah,
challenged heart?
physical, yeah.
So you got a challenged physical heart.
Yeah.
Had 2 heart attacks, 1 stroke, and currently a failing kidney. Yeah. And so you're telling me that that's basically what it took you in a year getting your fucking head kicked in before you started to listen.
Yeah, I don't give up easy.
Neither do I, neither does God, right? Oh. Especially God, fuck. I think we have some friends that don't give up too easy though too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of hanging around. A little more recently than they were in the past, but it's nice to know they're there. So anyway, this not worshiping the truth, this worshiping my own asshole, for instance, is that the same as worshiping my dick, or is it different?
It's different.
Is it? Okay. What's the difference between worshiping my asshole and my dick?
Your asshole's full of shit.
My dick's full of something else. So.
Yeah. So you might as well worship the one that works.
I worship both, right?
Yeah.
I'm a dual worshiper. It's like bisexual, right? Worship. Or is that like a multimillionaire? Or is that like twins?
Twins.
Hmm.
I have those in my family.
But you understand?
I've never seen them.
You never seen your twins? Your children?
My grandchildren.
Grandchildren twins. You've never seen your grandchildren and their twins. Now,
There's 2 boys.
2 boys. How old are they now?
I have no idea.
So you've not been kind of a stellar citizen your whole life, can we
No.
say this? But you're experiencing a benefit that you hadn't anticipated. Is this true? Is what you're telling me? Like
Yeah.
things are. What did you say? Things are better for you?
Yeah.
I've never had it so good.
I've never had it so good.
That was what you said. So what do you mean you never had it so good? Like, what's good?
What's good? I've made friends.
I always had friends. You know, lots of people get high with.
Yeah, but they're not friends.
People get high with our friends.
No.
Well, that's not always the case, but you know, quite often it is, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you made some friends. So friends bring a blessing in your life.
Yeah.
And so
Some do, some don't.
well, even your enemies can bring blessings.
Yeah, I'll
No.
believe that when I see it.
Well, look at the blessings Emil's brought into my life thus far. He's teaching me how to be king, what to do. I'm presented with a huge problem, and I need to find a solution for it. Period. And the problem is, how do I deal with an individual or a group of individuals that have absolutely no grip on their own reality or whatsoever, nor any interest in having any, and are willing to kill, maim, loot, and destroy anything that brings that to their doorstep.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? So that's a formidable issue. Right? And it's being brought to my doorstep, so I need to deal with it. Is that true?
That's true.
So for me to be worshiping my asshole wouldn't be smart. Can you say this?
That's true.
If I were smart, I would be asking for guidance. Or if I didn't ask for guidance, I would be the same as Emil. I could expect the same level of consciousness as a consequence as well.
That's
right?
true.
So for me to go out and bungle stunt with a knee-jerk reactive impulse after I've seen the cost of doing it and the perversion that it renders in me personally, that would render me insane. Not like every action I do, I have to make right in order to do it.
That's
Either
true.
through the offices of truth or the offices of illusion, right?
That's true.
I know we're keeping up, but
No, I just woke up.
I know. You can just wake up at 10:30 in the fucking morning. You know, lie about fucking bum.
Yeah. No, I was out early.
Anyway, so these are
I had trouble sleeping last night.
This
See,
is-
yeah. I held out to the very last, and then I took a pill. Right. But I mean, it was clear I was not going to get an ounce of sleep,
yeah, whatever. Right.
and have 10,000 thoughts in my head.
Well, nothing wrong with thoughts. It's how I allow the thoughts right? Like Emile cannot allow thoughts their own reality. Do you understand? And that's what you and I have to be careful of, because we can enjoy the fruits he's enjoying currently. Right? All we got to do is you do the work, you get the benefit, basically. You don't do the work, you get more of what you already got. Except what's going to be happening is going to be in greater and greater floored detail. So I think what's going to be happening in the universe is that it's going to be coming up to pop like a pimple, right? And we need to be prepared for it. Bottom line, because it can't stay the way it is. It's buried in insanity. You know? And when men strut about homicidal, polymorphous, perverse, and insane, clinically and in every other way, incapable of grasping or are completely uninterested in the truth of their own reality, that's an expensive way to live, can you say that?
Yeah, it is.
And there's consequences for that, can you say that?
Yeah.
And the consequences aren't generally very happy.
I know.
Anyway, I don't like to be the bearer of unhappy tidings, but
we got some.
The truth needs you way, way more than Uncle Sam. Have a good day. So do we.